Welcome back to second semester. I hope you've had a great holiday season and your new year has started well. We're excited in Anderson School District 3 to reopen schools for 2025. As we start the second semester, I want to highlight a few of the many accomplishments of our students and staff in the district during the first semester. I'll start with Crescent High School. Crescent High School is our first ever school to apply for Palmetto's Finest. If you look behind me, you'll see some of the items in their artifact room. And these were put together by our different departments in preparation for the visit from the staff committee that comes to do the first interviews. Our school did a great job and we're eagerly awaiting the results to see who will be announced as finalists in the coming semester. I also want to recognize some first-time accomplishments in our district. I've been in Anderson School District 3 for 36 years now and started out at Crescent High School, and this is the first time in history that we've had a 92% passage rate on the Algebra 1 end of course test. You may not understand what a great accomplishment that is, but I can tell you from a long-time person working in the district and working on these scores that that's quite an accomplishment for Crescent High School. So a shout out to all the teachers who work to make those scores happen. And you know, that just doesn't happen at the high school. It happens by the hard work put in at every level. So thank you teachers and staff and students for everything you continuously do. Also highlighting academics and just overall good work. Our district on the school report cards from last year had 3 excellent schools named, Crescent, Flat Rock, and Star Elementary, and 2 good schools named, Star Iva Middle School and Iva Elementary School. And we have the unique achievement of saying that we're one of only 3 school districts in the state that has all of our schools' ratings at either good or excellent. That's an outstanding achievement, and it just again shows you the great quality work going on in our district. We also had some achievements that have not happened in a long time. I think if you look at our football season, we went to the 3rd round of the playoffs. I think the last time we made it to the 3rd round of the playoffs was in 1990. That goes back to right after I graduated from high school, so y'all can do the math on that, but that's quite an achievement. We also have had some things in our band. They continue to do things that haven't been done, and I think this is the 3rd year in a row that they achieved at least 3rd in the state for their performances. And so a shout out to Mr. Waters and everything they're doing in that program. We've also had a string student, our first ever string student, that has been named to the all-region strings group. And so that's quite an accomplishment for a program that's only 5 years old. And so there's many more outstanding things going on in our district, but that's just a few to highlight with you. One other one I'll give you is a nationwide designation. All of our schools nationally are on the U.S. News and World Report list of the best schools in the nation. And that's quite an achievement, again, for a school district our size, that all 5 schools have achieved that recognition. So I just want to thank you as parents and students and staff for all the things that you've done and that you continue to do to make us great. As we start second semester and move toward final testing season and just graduation season and everything in between, I want to encourage you as students to be here every day, and I want to encourage you as parents to make sure your students are here every day. We know that when students attend school, they can learn and will learn. And so let's make that a priority for everybody in our district to be here every single day you possibly can. Of course, you know, if you've got a fever, our nurses want you to stay home, but otherwise we want you in school. So we can help you learn and you can brighten our day by being here. Also want to remind you that the district is embarking on something that we call Premier Progress Vision 2026. It's our vision to be breaking ground on a middle school sometime in the year 2026. We had a meeting in December right before we went home for holidays where I shared that vision with some of our community members and answered some questions. We will have a second meeting on January 16th. That's a Thursday. We've moved our board meeting for the January month to the 16th. So that second community meeting will be at 5:30, and then we'll have our regular board meeting at 6:30. We will be sharing the same information that we shared in the December meeting. So if you were at that meeting, I want to thank you for coming and say, not necessarily do you need to be at this one, but you're definitely invited. But if you were not able to make that early morning meeting, I hope you can come on January 16th at 5:30 and let us share the vision that we have and tell you how we think we can get there together, and also answer your questions about the whole process. And so, once again, I want to just thank you for being an integral part of Anderson School District 3. We're a community, we're a family that love each other and work together to do best for children. And so, if there's anything I can ever do to help you or make that easier, please don't hesitate to reach out. But hope you have a great day. Let's have a great semester, and go Tigers.